friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are discussing about this top 5 Power BI interview questions. We will discuss one by one. So first question is that how do you import data into the Power BI? So this is very commonly questions asked in the Power BI, and can you explain the process? So solution for this: in Power BI you can import data from the various sources. The process involves the following steps. You know that there is a 200 plus data sources available in Power BI desktop. We can able to access anywhere from this data set, right? So first is open the Power BI desktop. After that, the click on the get data from that home tab. Select the desired data sources such as Excel, CSV, SQL Server, and SharePoint, or like Azure, Snowflake. So there is a lot of different types of data sources, but as per the client requirement, we can able to push or import data into the Power BI desktop as per their requirements. Next is that provide the necessary credentials or connections in the detail. Suppose you choose that SQL server, right? So into that there is a two option came, like in import mode or direct mode. So suppose our data set is in very short data set, so that time we use that import mode option, or our data set is in very big in format, so that time we use that direct query mode. Next is choose the tables or data type data you want to import, right? And click onto the load or transform data to start importing and shaping the data. Suppose there is no necessity for cleaning the data, so just directly we click onto that load part, right? And suppose I want to some cleaning process done, like removing adding columns, so that time we use this transform data option. We choose that option, right? So that is the steps for while importing the data sheet in the Power BI desktop. Second question is what is Power Query and how is it used in Power BI? So you know that once our data is in import in Power BI desktop, so next process is for transformations of data. So if we use for Power Query editor for this. So Power Query is a data transformations and cleaning tool in Power BI. It allows you to connect to various data sources, apply transformations, and shape the data before loading it into the Power BI data model. Uh, while creating a reports or a dashboard, so that time we use this process before that cleaning process, right? Power Query provides a user-friendly interface to perform tasks such as filtering, sorting, merging, pivoting, and aggregating data. So a lot of features are there in Power Query Editor. We can able to give the shape of data as per our requirements. So next question is how can you perform data modeling in Power BI? So you know that the data modeling concept is very important in Power BI while generating the reports. So solution for that is data modeling in Power BI involves designing the relationships and trust structure of data model to enable effective analysis and reporting to perform data modeling in Power BI. So you know that once the data import in the Power BI desktop, so there is a lot of tables are available. We can able to see there is a one fact table and there is a related to many dimension tables present, so that we can able to do that in very well format. So first is import and shape the data using Power Query to ensure data quality and consistency. Once the data came into the Power BI desktop, so we need to first is that key to our data is in cleaned format is very important. So identify the keys tables and define relationships between them using manage relationship options in view ribbon. Once we can see our lot of tables are in present in that data set. So later we need to giving the relationship between that two columns, uh, uh, having there is a both column will be same in the that format, so that time we you give the relationships. Create calculated columns and measures to derive additional insights and calculations. Define hierarchies and custom hierarchies to enable drill down analysis. uh, we can perform this type of feature analysis further process once data modeling is clean. So implement row level securities to control data access based on user rules and principles. We can do the RLS about that using data model. Optimize the data model performance by minimizing unnecessary columns and using appropriate data types. This is the key measures uh, points we can understand about the data modeling. And you know that there is a different types of relationships happens in Power BI data model. So first is one to one relationship, one to many relationship, one to many to one relationship, and many to many relationships. But majorly we avoid many to many relationships, and we use majorly one to many relationships in the Power BI data modeling, right? So moving to the next question, fourth. So how can you schedule refresh in Power BI? Interviewer mostly a favorite question about this. Exactly what is data refresh in Power BI? When we utilize this, when we not utilize this. So for solution is that to schedule data refresh in Power BI, you need a Power BI Pro or Premium subscriptions. Following these steps, publish your Power BI report to the Power BI service. That is the main concern. Next is open the Power BI service. Go to the dataset settings for the report. You know that once we publish our reports into the Power BI service, so that time there is a two options we can able to show like a report or datasets. So here is a dataset settings for the report. We are going for a dataset settings, right? Next is enable the schedule refresh options. Provide the necessary data sources, credentials, and refresh settings, frequency, time zone. You know that in Pro account we can able to give the refreshes at 8 times or in a one day, and for a premium per user account that time we use 48 times a day. After that, save the settings, and Power BI will automatically refresh the data based on the defined schedule. This is the process of while scheduling the refresh in Power BI. Next question is how can you handle large data volumes in Power BI? You know that this is a Power BI has several techniques to handle large data volumes. First is utilize the query folding to push the data transformation operations back to the data source. You need to understand about the query folding. Next is you direct use direct query mode or live connections mode to query data directly from the data source instead of importing it into Power BI. So there is a big type of data sets are present, so that time we use uh, direct query mode or live connection mode rather than the import mode. So next is implementing data partitioning and incremental data loading strategies to improve performance. For that we use incremental refresh, aggregation of data. That strategy we use for minimize handling the large data volumes in Power BI. Yes, hi guys, and you know that I have posted a lot of videos regarding Power BI and SQL, and you please watch these previous videos. You can able to understand which type of question asked in the interviews. Currently, I have posted a lot of videos, so please my these videos, and please subscribe my YouTube channel, and please share your friends. Those are watching this or seeing the jobs in outside. So uh, and if anyone have any doubts, so please ask me into the comment section. I will give the reply immediately. So thank you.